We've got baseball for you from U.S. Cellular Field on the south side of Chicago. Opening day for the 2014 season between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your 2014 Chicago White Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins, as Ron Gardenhire's starting nine will look like this. They'll match up against a former wide receiver turned reliever turned starter, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija. Jose Altuve will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the Minnesota, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Out of play.
First pitch, 3-10.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. So the leadoff man retired here to kick off the brand new season. And with that, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And with the light rain falling the way it is here at Game Time, if you're a speed threat, a slick field can really work to your advantage. It's tough to make the plays out there on the infield. Hit the ball on the ground and run, but it's not going to help you if you don't put the ball in play.
Albert Pujols will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Not close. It's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Grounded, foul. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Just getting started here on the south side in this one. Here he comes on 2-2. Fouled back. Hit hard on the ground is short. Taken there by Ramirez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. It's the Twins nothing. White Sox coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Now the starting lineup for the White Sox looks like this. And they'll go to work against no small task indeed. The 2010 American League Cy Young Award winner, King Felix, right-hander Felix Hernandez. Defensively, the Twins will align themselves like this. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now to get us started in the home half of the first.
And leading off for the White Sox, right fielder, Emilio Bonifacio.
Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now here it comes. 2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
On the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting second, left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
So one away here with the bases empty, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Fouled straight back. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Jose Abreu will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Circle change, too low, ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Big rip at the 3-0 sinker, but he didn't get it. 3-1.
Not a very convincing swing there, especially on a 3-0.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches, and he was rewarded.
Adam LaRoche will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now here's the first pitch. On the ground softly towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1 after 1, no score. Miguel Cabrera leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. It looked like Cabrera was a bit anxious that time as this will find the seats down the left field line foul. Grounded foul off to the right. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball, and this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Jose Bautista steps in now. In there, no balls and a strike.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Ramirez has this at short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, left fielder,
Nelson Cruz will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Connor Gillespie will stand in to get things going for the White Sox. He'll be followed by Alexi Ramirez on deck. Now the first pitch. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job.
Change his speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Oh, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Alexi Ramirez will stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year.
Come on, White Sox!
Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. This is foul for the first strike. starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Here's the 2-2 offering. On the ground down the first base line. And Pujols will simply step on first to record the out.
Batting seventh.
Andrew Jones will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Come on, Jones. Knock it out of here.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Joe Mauer settles in to start things out for Minnesota. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or two as he was catching that baseball.
Ball 1.
Hot dogs here. Get your hot dogs.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. 1 away here to begin the third.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
So one gone for the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. Now he runs up and gets this one down. And a good throw gets Escobar at first as the bunt for hit attempt is foiled.
Well, I guess that's the one drawback to trying this play in the rain. You can see the mud right out in front of home plate, and that's going to slow this ball way down. Just enough so that the catcher doesn't have to run too far to get it, and he throws his man out.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Let's go.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Jones is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Carlos Sanchez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Carlos Sanchez.
And that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in the air out to left. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth, catcher, Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith will dig in and take his first cuts of the new campaign. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Sliced down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, both these 2 starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Emilio Bonifacio will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch coming. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. Still nothing. Jose Altuve will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base run. 9 down.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, just a whole bunch of nothing going on so far. No runs, no hits, no errors on either side. I think the scoreboard operator could pretty much take the day off.
Mike Trout will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Put him away.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are two away.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Albert Pujols will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. First offering on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ball 2 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a slider swung on and missed in the second. Twins are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Melky Cabrera will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Good hard sinker swung on and missed 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Jose Abreu will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Two and 0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Here comes the 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. He extends nicely there as this is driven pretty well out to deep right field. And that'll get into the right field bullpen. It's a home run. And how about that? Jose Abreu has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this: watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Adam LaRoche will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
The designated hitter, Adam LaRoche.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
And if you're wondering, that's 52 pitches now through 3 1/3.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now a swing and he just fouls this one away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And they can't get LaRoche to chase there as that evens things at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Connor Gillespie will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Outside, 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Miguel Cabrera will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Continuing to work the lower half of the strike zone here as that's in for strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. Right place, right time, and the leadoff man's gone to start the 5th.
Still looking for that first hit of the ball game, and this one had the potential to be one, but it was not meant to be.
Jose Bautista will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Nelson Cruz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll take a look at his shoe.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And here's a cut fastball, but he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1.
And as a pitcher, when your guys aren't scoring any runs for you, it makes things awfully difficult out there for you. I mean, he's held them off for as long as he could, but now with one swing, this is a completely different ball game.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this one misses again to Mauer, 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
And this is taken by Mauer. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
And once he got to 2-0, I think he started peeking over at that on-deck circle because it was pretty clear that he didn't want any part of this guy.
Alcides Escobar will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hit hard to third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Alexi Ramirez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
For the White Sox, the shortstop, Alexi
Now the
Ramirez.
first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Andrew Jones will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go, White Sox! Here we go.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
All right, Jones, let's take it out of the park.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Next pitch for Felix will be number 75 in the ball game. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Carlos Sanchez will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. I can't get him to bite this
Pitch there. If you got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more on opening day after this. Josh Donaldson will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Josh Donaldson.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Woo!
2-0 now.
Come on, White Sox, let's go!
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Got some pop for you, some pop.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Payoff pitch coming. In the air to center. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Jose Altuve will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Soda!
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Out in front of the fastball here as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that. Now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Mike Trout will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
All right, White Sox!
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
And here you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Jones is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
I think he might have gotten into that home run trot a little early. Off the bat, I think he thought that this was out of here, but winds up just shy of the wall out there in dead center field.
Albert Pujols will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Outside and low, 3-0.
If you're wondering, this is a straight green light here. When your star's up there, you bet he's swinging if it's good.
The 3-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Three, 2, here it comes. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Kevin Smith will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Catcher, Kevin Smith.
And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the 4th, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
Emilio Bonifacio will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Good guys, wear black.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
And as a pitcher, you always have to remember that once you let go of the pitch, you've got to become an infielder. Here's a guy that fields his position well, so he's in great position to spear this thing and then get the easy out at first.
Melky Cabrera will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
One 1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. We'll see Miguel Cabrera leading off when we get back. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Back here on the south side of Chicago, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Miguel Cabrera will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Get back on track. Now batting, right fielder.
Here comes Robin Ventura now out of the White Sox dugout. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Javi Guerra will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 41, Javi Guerra.
Jose Bautista will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out.
Nothing to worry about here. We got him. Hey, let's turn him a double play for once.
A look at Cabrera, now the pitch, and he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And gone! A home run! So a 2-run shot to left center, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Well, they went to the bullpen to get that right-handed reliever, hoping that would give them the right-on-right advantage. Well, guess again. He gets a pitch out over the plate, and he turns that thing right around. That was no cheapie either.
Nelson Cruz will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ball one.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Come on, White Sox. Sweet.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. No outs, nobody on. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Daniel Webb will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Joe Mauer will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll fight to stay alive here as this is reached for and fouled away. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Well, just a good job of going with the pitch there. You see it's on the outside part of the plate, and with the bases empty, that third baseman's a good 15 to 20 feet off the line. So this is not much more than a routine ground ball, but he's got no shot at getting to it.
Alcides Escobar will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Go White Sox.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Cruz off second, the pitch. And a double steal try here. What a stop coming off the bag. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece.
Yeah, that's very well done down there at first base. The runners will move up to second and third, but that's a great effort here just to lay out and then at least get the out at first.
Josh Donaldson will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out.
Come on, you can do it.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Okay, guys, stop the damage.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. Ramirez for 1. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get 1, so why not take the lead runner at home to save yourself a run?
Mike Trout will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Let's go, White Sox.
Here's the first offering. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
That's a good call to get. If that goes the other way, 3-0 is not too pretty a sight right now.
Wait.
3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Here's the full count offering. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. And that's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Zach Putnam will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Albert Pujols will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here, bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And this will be fouled away.
Let's get out of this inning.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. fouled straight back.
Let's stop the damn edge.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Twins. Jose Abreu will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Adam LaRoche will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. First pitch coming. And that misses inside, 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. On its tailor-made to short, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Connor Gillespie will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Two pitch on the way. Full count, 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Miguel Cabrera will get us going now in the top half of the eighth.
The designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Water! Get your water here.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. On deck is Jose Bautista. Swinging a high chopper. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Jose Bautista will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
I'll say this, he wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Here's the 2-2 home. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Nelson Cruz will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Get to.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Here's the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
The 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Hey now, turn 2 here.
Runners off for second. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. He'll try it again from first. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Now batting number 7, catcher Joe Mauer. Your attention, please.
So a call to the
pitching for the
bullpen
White
now, and they'll
Sox,
make a move for the
number
left-hander
43,
here.
Dan Shannon.
Joe Mauer will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Well, this ball's just not hit nearly hard enough to get 2, obviously because he hit it with half of a bat. So a nice job there to dodge the remnants of what used to be a baseball bat and at least get the sure out at first.
Alcides Escobar will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Don't let him score now.
First pitch to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
Not close. It's 2-0.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Get the strikeout.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And remember here, you've got a base open at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen.
Here comes the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Josh Donaldson will have a shot to really put this one out of reach now with the bases loaded. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
And if he thought he was in a mess when he came into the game, he's really in a mess now.
To the right side. Did he get it through? He did. It's into right. A base hit. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Twins forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Minnesota leads this one 5-1. Darren O'Day is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Darren O'Day.
Alexi Ramirez will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Alexi Ramirez.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Not a bad idea when you're facing a guy with a funky delivery like his. You go up there taking a pitch, get yourself a better idea of the release point that he's showing you and how to time that delivery a little bit better.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Now this is on the ground for Pujols over at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Andrew Jones will step in now. 0 for 2 to this point. Now here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
And you know, when you've got a 4-run lead on the mound, get ahead in the count and then make them fish for something. I mean, that's just classic pitching strategy right there.
Carlos Sanchez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down here 5-1. Jose Altuve will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Well, let's slow this one way down and give you a look in show motion. He knows right from the start he's going to have to go barehanded if he's going to have any chance. That's a beautiful pickup there.
Mike Trout will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
And if there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, it's been a long afternoon for this guy. A couple of strikeouts to go along with that 0 for 4, but you know there's going to be better days ahead for this guy because he can play.
Albert Pujols will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
That one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Down go the Twins in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Kevin Smith will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Catcher, Kevin Smith.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. This man out for his 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Melky Cabrera will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he misses again. Ball 3.
And I think having that guy on first is taking him totally out of his game.
Yeah, I don't know why he's so concerned. He's got the lead. If that guy wants to go, let him go.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Jamie Wright will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save.
Jamie Wright.
Jose Abreu will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ah, good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a line drive to left. And that'll get down out there. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a two-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
Dylan Betances is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Pitching for Minnesota, number 68, Dylan Betances.
Adam LaRoche will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Bases are loaded with only one out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
Boy, a big strikeout there right out of the bullpen. That's not an ideal spot to come in either with the bases loaded, but he gets the first half of the job done. And now, with two away, he's got a decent shot at getting his guys out of this.
Connor Gillespie is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Bases are loaded here, two down. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Twins were given a great boost in this one thanks to the start of this man, Felix Hernandez. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. the games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 5-1. So long from Chicago.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins: 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and left 8 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, they left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Felix Hernandez. His record is now 1-0. The save to Dylan Betances is first. The loss goes to Jeff Samardzija. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our paid attendance at U.S. Cellular Field this afternoon, 59,345. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and drive home safely.